So we've looked at how the HR function is evolving and what is this new challenges that it will be asked to face. And let me bring this all together now and explain that what is this now new multidimensional role that HR is supposed to play. So in this new paradigm where we are expecting HR to play a strategic role, it's really important to realize that this is not the only focus of HR. So we are talking about now a situation where perhaps as an HR head, you're expected to balance between various forces that are pulling you in different directions. So on the y-axis over here, which is our vertical axis, you can see that you have the focus on strategy and how you're expected to really be able to look into the future and see whether you are aligned with business goals and have these kind of value-driven conversations with business. But at no point of time can you disregard the importance of operations, because ultimately the success of any organization has to be built on this groundwork of really efficient and really focused on the details kind of foundation that good, well laid out processes will build. So you have to create this balance where you are talking about strategy, but at all points of times, you are weighing them through the lens of operations and seeing what is this bedrock of efficient processes that you can create in order to enable the strategy in the future. So again, you are playing this balancing role. If you look at the x-axis, this balancing role between processes and people. So while we talk a lot about how we need to have a people-centric approach, we need to understand the employee, we also need to make sure that we are not creating situations where we are treating each employee as a distinct entity and then creating processes for each employee. So it cannot be a department that functions on exceptions, but rather we need to create this balance between robust processes that are able to handle most of the situations that we are faced with, but still with this humanistic touch which understands the demands that the individual will have and have a lot of empathy in our process design, in our way of working, so that we make sure that we carry our people along with us. So now this new role of HR is where you are an admin expert, you are the champion of the employee, so you always have their best interests at heart, but you are also a strategic partner to the organization. You're always judging yourself in terms of your alignment with the company vision. And once you understand where the organization is headed, you're also an agent of change. So you are enabling the organization to pivot itself for the changing demands of the industry, perhaps, for maybe new goals and priorities that it's laid out for itself. And you are a critical pillar of the organization that will work with other stakeholders and take the organization to the new heights that it's targeting.